Okay, going to do a little quick update here on my solar tracker. This is a 4x4 steel tubing with a 12-inch plate, half-inch thick. I think it's a half. Yeah, right around half-inch thick on the bottom here. Yeah, I got a tape measure here. Let's measure it. Yes, half-inch plate. Okay, anyways, I painted it red, white, and blue. I like being patriotic. So my wind turbine tower is the same way. It's red, white, and blue. I'm now working on the north-south actuator and adding the cylinder to it. So right now I actually got a 2x4 block strapped to the tower because I don't want to drill a bunch of holes until I know exactly where I want this positioned. That way it will work properly for the north-south tilt. And of course I'm going to stand it up and I'm going to add the east-west to these right here. So this is where the east-west positions will go. And they're laying over here. They're already made up. Already got the holes bored. And then there is the rails that will go on those. They're already drilled. I've had this assembled, but I've been waiting on parts to kind of finish up tweaking everything before I actually put it in the yard and put my panels on it. And then up there, you see those rails. Those are actually solar panel rails, and they have a 2-inch clamp that goes in them, and then they will clamp to this 2-inch square tubing. So that square tubing will set on those, which are 3-inch by 2-inch aluminum square tubing. And the nice thing about this right here, this whole project, everything I've purchased has been almost perfect to length. So I got everything in, most everything in 4-foot lengths. This one here actually was, I think, a 4-foot length, but I had to cut a piece off of it to create this piece here, okay? And then, of course, this right here is all just plates, and I ordered some plates, material, and just cut it, bored them, and then mounted them on here. So eventually I'm gonna draw out a pattern. I did all this on CAD first, and got a good idea of what size to make everything, how to set it up to get the best optimization out of all the metal and everything. That way we don't have to cut away a bunch of stuff and don't have to throw away anything. It's just order all the parts, drill the holes, and put it all together. So the next part of this right here is going to be adding the east-west to these. So I might stand it up. And of course, I wanted to get this on here at least in a position to where it would hold everything. And it seems to be working really good. I had to add this to it because this right here, the way this mounts, I was wanting to mount it, up here, but this right here was going to hit. And I could have turned this around and put the motor on the bottom, which would be down here. And I did that on my existing one now, and the motor wound up getting water in it. Okay, because it was down in the weather all the time. So to help keep it out of the weather, I'm gonna put them up here, and also I'm gonna take silicone, clear silicone, and I'm gonna cover everything, any joint, with a clear silicone. And I got a brand new one I had to order for my existing one. This is another brand new one with a whole new setup, but I actually used silicone on all these joints and just sealed everything up really good to keep the weather out. Okay, these right here, they're decent, and they got these gaskets, but the water got in somehow, and I only had it for like a year. So these are not super expensive, but I don't want to have to change them all the time. So I'm gonna try that and put them up here. That way everything is up underneath the panels and gonna get a lot less weather. Okay, so that's the reason I'm doing that. Anyways, that's my update for today. And as I progress with this, I will do some more videos for you guys and show you what I'm doing. And there's a shot of me. A lot of my videos I don't have myself in the video, so you just hear my voice, but We're going to try to grow this channel and help guys that's trying to do this. DIY Powerwall stuff is what I'm doing, and I'm doing these right here as a project to possibly even sell to people if they're interested in them. And these right here trackers should last many, many years. I've tried to build everything as solid as possible. You may have to replace the motors or something once in a while, but if you ground it good and lightning don't get anything, they should last quite a while. So other than that, we'll give you some updates as this thing progresses. So thank you guys for watching, and we'll be updating soon.